quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the tailback. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams in the conference or college football, you've been waiting to see.
Man, it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line together.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
Caught near the sticks. It's Callow. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Houston wants to play fast.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's on target and complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season, in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And the field goal unit is on the field. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. Bring go, bring go. Raise him, raise him.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got the quick pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. Run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Offense comes onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They're testing the right side here. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now and played. I think they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today. Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the head and make sure it falls in.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. catch in the middle. It's Callow. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Cougars are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Running free. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. He would not be denied.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Iowa. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Buffalo. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Makes the grab outside. It's Callow. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Houston going up tempo. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He takes a chance and fires it across the field.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though. And that time, they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the back. Complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Just keeps slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Back's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Guys, let's look big picture in Colorado. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the ground with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
To the ground. He's got it again. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets... Bottled up behind the line.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, but just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Using his feet. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
Number 94 on field goal.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Pulls it in. It's Callow. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Lost a throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Calls his own number. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. Grabbed in the middle. It's Callow. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Houston wants to play fast. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cougar! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Might be calling a hot route. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves,
there he goes! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. You see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Might as well give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 11 to Maryland. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Cougars want to move quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Houston. They take the lead with the 6.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. So nice job by the defense disrupting the timing a little bit.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Cut. Easy.
Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Colorado! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Now adjusting. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
To the air on second down. Makes the catch.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators called drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Sends it back in motion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight end finds a soft spot. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's going for a big play downfield. He holds it in and nobody's close. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Offense changing the play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's going to take... Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning play. to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Give to the running back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds space on the right. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Power football with the run.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. First down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Here we go.
The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is heading. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tempo and overdrive. This quarterback part of their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in it. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
And that's what you told your running back. Hey, we're running the football up the middle. Put 2 hands on the football. Make sure you don't lose it. Square it up. Let's try to let this clock tick down as much as possible. And you're in an opportunity where you can kick the walk-off game-winning field goal.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they run it right up the middle, try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball is right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
What a game. We had a furious fight